Hey you guys, it's Megan, and today I'm going to bring you my current favorites, and that BTS song is definitely one of my current favorites. BTS just came out with a new album. I'm obsessed, I'm in love, and yes, definitely check them out. Even if you're not typically a person that listens to like K-pop, I think you'll just love them, and you'll love Boy With Love, which is featuring Halsey. So if that's like a way you can enter into the K-pop world, definitely check them out. I will leave that like music video link below. Oh my god, we just keep watching it over and over. I'm trying to learn the dance. It's my mission to learn that freaking dance. So I have a bunch of fun stuff to talk about with you guys, and some makeup, a whole like foundation routine that I've been doing. But I want to start with my nails. These nails, and I'm using my sister's camera, so there's like a learning curve, but look at these nails, you guys. Oh my god. They look so badass, and it's just this kit that I got from Ulta. So it's called Young Nails, and the kit is called Transfer Foil Kit Magic Hour. So this is like a brand of nail polish I've never heard of, but they have all these different kits, and they have like a, you know, when I got like dip powder nails, they have kits to do that, which I think is really cool. But this just intrigued me a lot, and her camera has a screen, so I'm sorry if I'm like looking up instead of looking directly at you. But basically these kits are 3 products. You get a nail polish. This one is like a dark blue. You get a top coat, and then you get this thing of foil. And you could use any nail polish and top coat, I'm sure, but you can't buy the foil separately. So they get you to spend $15 for a whole kit. I bought this at Ulta when I had a 20% off just this past week, and I know that that coupon like was just sent out. So if you have the coupon and you're interested in these nails, check it out. But it's just like this big like ribbon of foil, and you paint your nails with the dark polish, and then you press this on with the matte side of it down on your nails while the nail polish is still slightly wet. There is definitely like a perfect timing that you can do it when your nails are not too wet and not too dry, but it's very finicky. So I would say try to do each nail at a time, which seems like, oh my god, that'll take forever. And it does take longer than just painting your nails normally, but the effect of it is so unique and cool, and it's just so worth it to me. I wish you could buy the foil separate, but it'll last forever, I swear. The nail polish seems fine. It hasn't chipped on me, which is really nice. And the nail polishes have that nice like wide brush, so you really only need to go like one pass. I don't know how I can show you the wide brush without dripping nail polish everywhere, but you know, that type of brush. So it's like a nice formula, nice brush, really just an innovative and cool like way to design your nails. And I'm terrible at doing my nails, and they look badass. So I love this so much, and I've never heard anyone talk about it. Me and my mom stumbled upon it one time at Ulta, and I like tucked it in the back of my mind, and I was like, when there's a coupon, I'm gonna buy it. And so that's what I did. So that's something I really love. I also am loving my rings. I've been wearing a lot of rings lately, just like randomly stacking rings, midi rings. I don't know, it's just fun. I've been having fun with my hands because I discovered a hand cream that really, really works for me. You guys know I've complained so many times that I think my hands have eczema. I'm not sure, I don't know, but in the winter time, and even though it's spring, it's still been super cold some days. Like, it's been warm, cold, so my hands just take a toll. Like my hands definitely suffer from that fluctuation in temperature. So I've been trying different hand creams. Most of them do the trick, but a lot of them are a little bit too greasy. But I got this at Trader Joe's. It's the Ultra Moisturizing Hand Cream, and it comes in like a metal tube, which is not my favorite, but it's a really nice, thick, but not really greasy hand cream. It has like a powdery scent, which isn't my favorite, but like, what can you do? It's pretty good ingredients. Like, it has a lot of natural oils and, let's see, fruit extracts and stuff, no animal testing, and I just really like it. So I've been just putting it on the back of my hands, and my hands don't look disgusting and awful. Like, literally, this patch on my hands was like bright red for weeks, and it was like, it was almost like scabbing. Like, it was disgusting. So now I feel like, everyone look at my hands. They're beautiful and gorgeous. So yeah, feel very, very happy about that. Okay, on to makeup stuff, and I have some really awesome eye products, and then, like I said, my full foundation routine that I've just been loving. So definitely my favorite eyeshadow palette is the Marc Jacobs Stiletto, and I bought this at Sephora in March, and I had to think about what month it is currently, but I have been wearing this pretty much every day since I got it. I think that this is like the perfect everyday palette for me. You can do smokier looks because there's a matte black, there's this gorgeous like purpley shade that I have on my lids today, and this is just like magic, magic, magic. Like I said, I'm wearing it on my lids. I wear this to work. I wear this like if I'm going out somewhere after work or during the day, like today's Saturday when I'm filming this, and I'm just hanging out with my best friend Alyssa, and then we're having my mom's birthday dinner tonight with family, and this is, I think, definitely appropriate for any time of day. And then I love how many like mattes there are. So this is a matte, and then all of these are mattes, and then this one is a shimmer, which I wear this a ton. Like, this is a perfect everyday color, and it's like a champagne taupe almost. Like, it's not super light, but it's just gorgeous. I love it. The only thing I wish was different is that this color and this color are so similar. Like, I don't know if you can see, but I barely use that, and I use this one all the time. I wish this was just like maybe another shimmer or just a different color, because even though they have different undertones, like, I just always gravitate towards this, and then the purple, I'm wearing that in my crease as well. So I honestly wish this was lighter. If this was like a lighter same shade, that would be awesome, because these are kind of more smokier, darker colors. So I don't know. Overall, I love it. I think that it's awesome. I love this packaging. It makes me feel chic and fancy, and yeah, I'm really, really glad I got this and don't regret that purchase at all. Another thing I bought that same Sephora trip is this Violet Voss eye glitter, and this is the shade Interstellar Star. The sticker came off, but I did my research and was like, which one is it? And by process of elimination, this is Interstellar Star. So it's like a taupe with silver glitters in it, but it's so refined. It's so beautiful. I apply this like on top of every eyeshadow look, and you could definitely wear this on its own, or you could apply it over anything, and I just apply it on my eyes and then tap it out with my finger. It's way more refined than the Stila Glitter and Glows. Those are amazing. I love them, don't get me wrong, but this is better. This is just better. It's so stunning. I want to get like a super zoom on this. Like, it's the top one here, and it is just magical, and it goes perfectly with the color palette of that eyeshadow palette. It goes with everything I wear. I just love it. I would definitely repurchase if I ever use it up, which who knows, but I'm very happy about this, and this is only $15. And I just filmed a video about the Sephora VIB sale in the spring, and rouges are actually getting 20% off this year, which is super exciting. So whether you have 15% off for VIB or 20% off for VIB rouge, this is a really fun product if you want to dabble in glitter or if you love glitter. I think I'm going to do a whole video on glitter because I've been trying a lot of different glittery products and I have a lot of feelings about it, and I just love glitter. So this is definitely one of my favorites that I've tried. It's amazeballs. This is also so phenomenal. This is the Sydney Grace liquid eyeshadow in Glory, and so it's just a like kind of like a lip gloss tube, and it has like a little thing that you squeeze the product out. You barely need any. Let's see how far this goes, because it's quite insane how pigmented these are. This could cover like my whole hand if I kept blending, but like holy crap, it is stunning. So this is like a lavender, cool tone lavender color. Sorry, I'm so looking at the monitor. No wonder like really fancy YouTubers have like screens, because when you're doing this you can't see what you're doing. But yeah, I love this color. It's so metallic, it's so vibrant, it catches the light. It's such a beautiful shade. I love purples and lavenders, and like cooler tone purples is definitely my favorite, and that is definitely what this is. And it's just, it's such a unique formula. It's so pigmented. This bottle will last me for the rest of my life. It'll dry out before I ever get to use it up, and it's really awesome to support a small business. So I've also been trying her powder eyeshadows. None of them made my absolute favorites this month because I just haven't worn them enough, but definitely this I've worn a ton. One lip product is the Buxom lip gloss in Claire. So this is just like a pink sparkly gloss, and it's gorgeous. It goes with everything, and it's stunning. I wear this more than any of the other shades, even more than Celeste. I don't know why. I'm wearing this today, but I'll add a little more. And it just, I don't know, it just adds that perfect shine. It adds a nice little touch of color to your lips. I usually wear it over a lipstick. And I noticed that these plumping lip creams don't tingle as much if you have a lipstick underneath. So if it bothers you that it really tingles, try a lipstick under it. I think it really helps. But it's just a gorgeous formula. I love it. And we've been watching the Bon Appetit YouTube channel has this series of videos where this girl Claire, who's like a pastry artist or something like that, she's like a chef in some aspect. She makes like processed foods, but she makes them like in their kitchen and makes them really similar. So I will link that series down below, but every time I hear the name Claire, now I think of her. So this lip gloss is named after Claire apparently. Okay, on to my foundation routine. So like so many of us, I assume, I was so inspired by the Tati and Scott Barnes makeup tutorial. Like, I don't think I have been more inspired, and I don't think my routine has changed so much by watching a single video until I watched this video. Like, since the beginning of my YouTube, like, watching life, that obviously was like a whole new world. Everything about my makeup changed, but then ever since then, like, most of my techniques and stuff have been pretty similar throughout like my makeup wearing life. And then watching this video, it like changed everything, and I do so many things differently that I love the results of. So the first thing I do is I wear a lighter concealer under my foundation. So this actually worked out really well. I got a too light of concealer at Black Friday from Cover FX, the Power Play Concealer in Fair and Fair 2. So this is really, really pale on me, and they have an awesome exchange policy or like a color match guarantee on their website. So if you buy from coverfx.com and the shade doesn't match you for their Power Play products, they will send you your correct shade. So I got like 2 concealers for the price of 1 basically, which was like insane. So the shade that matches me correctly is N Light 1. So N Fair 2, I just kept around, maybe I'll use it. I started using it with the Scott Barnes technique, and I literally just put a dot under my eye. I like scrape off a little, I put a dot, and then I do a stripe and a stripe. And then I blend it out with my Real Techniques setting brush. All the brushes I use for this technique are Real Techniques. I love them. They're just my favorite. So I just blend it out down here. Then I put on my Peri Para Much Real My Cushion Contour, which you guys know I love. It's just a cream contour in a little cushion puff, and oh my gosh, I'm running out of space, but it just has like the perfect amount of pigment to add a little bit of a shadow to my contour area. So I just go like burp, burp, and I make those noises, obviously. And then I blend out with my Real Techniques contour brush. So that makes sense. I just blend that out, and I always blend like up. I don't drag it down. I like blend in little circles like upwards. And then I'm like, oh my god, I look crazy. Help me, help me, help me. So then I go in with foundation. And the combo that I've been using most recently is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. Still trying to use this up. And then I do like stripes on my face with this. So I'll take a doe foot and I'll like put a stripe, a stripe, a stripe, a stripe. And then I take my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear foundation in 410. I love that this is in a pump, and I just put one pump on my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I just like stipple it on, and then usually I wipe off my brush to get off any excess product, and then I blend. And it's honestly amazing how the light concealer and the cream contour still shine through the foundation without being very obvious. Like, it just looks like a natural look. It's absolutely stunning. I can't say enough about that technique if you haven't tried it. Total game changer. And then the powder that I'm using currently is the Makeup Revolution Translucent Baking Powder. I got this at Ulta, and this huge container is only $8. Again, I got it with my 20% off, and I use it with my angled Multitask brush from Real Techniques. Any like fluffy powder brush would do the trick, but the only thing I hate about this is how small the cap is. So I tap it into another powder cap. I just tap a little in, and then I swirl my brush in and then buff. And I really get around my nose, I get on my forehead, on my chin, and it just gives me like a super flawless look. Let me see if I can zoom in. We're getting real personal up in here. So this is all of that combination on my face. I just think it looks perfect. I love it. I cannot say enough good things about it. I think that it's the most wonderful foundation, powder, concealer combination I've used on my skin so far. And while I'm always interested in trying different things, this just inspires me to always shop my stash first. Like, this powder was new, but everything else was already in my collection, and I think that's really exciting and just really inspiring. So that's it for makeup. Then I have two skincare products that I really have been loving. This shocked me. Like, literally blew my mind. This is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cleanser. I got this in a Sephora favorites kit last fall, and it says it's a skin transforming hydrating cleansing serum. What the hell is that? I've never heard of a cleansing serum, but this is so unique. It's so beautiful. The texture is phenomenal. I'm wondering, here, let me take off my rings and I will basically like wash this off. It's not like a makeup remover, so I don't know if it'll remove all this makeup, but it is such a different texture. Like, it is like a thin creamy gel, and it just blends. Oh my god, it feels so phenomenal. Like, it literally, oh my god, it is taking off all that makeup. Wow. So it just has this beautiful texture to it that feels so hydrating and so luxurious on the skin. It is beautiful. I definitely want to repurchase down the line when I need another cleanser. I use this either as a second cleanse or a morning cleanse. I like it for either. But I have been savoring it. Ever since I discovered how good it is, I'm kind of like, oh god, I don't want to use it all the time. But it's so nice, and it doesn't leave a film on my skin once I rinse it off. Like, I apply it to dry skin and massage it into my skin, and then I rinse it off, and it kind of gets like a little milkier when you add water to it, and it rinses cleanly. It's so beautiful. Really, really love this. I've heard a lot of good things about the Confidence in a Cream, which is their moisturizer, and other products in that line, but I've never heard anyone talk about this cleanser, and it is beautiful, gorgeous, such a pleasure to use. Not really a scent, which is nice, and I just really love it. I love that it comes in a squeezy bottle as well. And then the other skincare thing that I've been really enjoying, again, a very different and interesting texture, is the Saturday Skin Bright Potion Probiotic Power Serum. And this was sent to me from Saturday Skin. Look at that bottle. Oh my god, they do such a great job with their packaging. So this is a glass bottle and it has a pump. And so this is like a thicker, I don't know, gel kind of, and they suggest applying it in your fingers and warming it up before applying it on your skin, because it is, you can kind of see, it's kind of like sticky, and so when you warm it up, it melts, and it just feels so good on the skin. Like, it's a really, really pleasant experience. Again, similar to the IT Cosmetics, where the experience of it is just so nice. And I usually apply this in the morning time, sometimes at night, and it's just a nice brightening serum. I like always having a brightening serum in my collection. I don't know if this one is way more effective than others, but I do like the experience of using it, which is really how I determine what I repurchase, because when I like the experience of something, it makes me want to use it. It helps keep my skin looking nice, and this is just a really beautiful brightening serum if you're in the market for one. And like, this just looks so pretty on your vanity. I love it. And then I have a few random things. So my earrings, I got these at Nordstrom Rack, and these are so similar to the Gorgiana Huggies that I wanted to get, but these are by Naudry, and they're just little Huggies, or like little hoops that have like crystals in them. And I really want to get my second ear piercing pierced, or ear hole pierced, but for now I've just been wearing them in my main hole, and I love it. I love them. I think that they're like a little bit glitzy, like a little bit different, and I've just been really liking them. So that was an awesome purchase, and just such a great find since I was looking for something like that before. I also got these Nikes at Nordstrom Rack that same trip with Aunt Sue, and these are like a mauve color with a like gunmetal holographic swoop or swoosh. And then the Nike logo is also like the holographic. I love these. They're so different. Like, the color is so different. They're also neutral at the same time. It's just like the perfect shoe color to me. I've worn them a ton since I got them. I wear them to work. I wear them not at work. I'll probably wear them today. And they just seem to go with everything I wear, and I love it. And they're so comfortable. And like I mentioned to you guys, I got a standing desk at work, and I got this awesome like pad, like mat for standing that has different like ridges on it, so you aren't standing still all day, which I don't stand still anyway. I'm always like moving around. I'm like backing up, and like people probably think I'm psycho, but if you have a standing desk, I will link below that mat, because I think that it's really, really helpful in keeping yourself active while standing, because standing the whole time like in a still position is just as bad as sitting in a still position the whole time. So that's been cool. But I've been wearing these Nikes, and it makes standing so much more enjoyable. Like, when I wear other shoes to work, I like take them off when I stand, because it's just so uncomfortable, but wearing these Nikes, super, super comfortable. Then a few entertainment pieces. So like I said, the BTS album, such a fave, that just came out, so it's like an instantaneous favorite. But I've been rewatching Game of Thrones leading up to the new season. Oh my god. So I'm filming this before the new episode comes out, but by the time you guys see this, it has already premiered, and I'm just so excited. I have a few episodes that I still need to watch to get caught up. I think I have 3, so I'm like, oh my god, it's crunch time. But it's just been so enjoyable to rewatch Game of Thrones, and I started at the episode Hard Home in season 5. such a great place to start if you don't want to watch like the whole series again. I don't think I'll ever rewatch the whole series again, but I really love so many aspects of this show, and I feel like starting with Hardhome, which is one of like the biggest battles that they have on the show, is just such a great place to start, and I just enjoyed rewatching it so much. I know it's not for everyone. It wasn't even for me, that show, for a long time, but then I really got into it, and everything about it is just so like epic and incredible. Like the character development, the acting, the production, the hair and makeup, like it just takes you to a different world, and that's what I think makes it so special, and we really care about the characters. So I'm gonna be really sad in season 8 when I'm sure tons of people will get killed off. I really hope that Jon Snow is on the Iron Throne by the end of it, but I feel like the Night King is gonna be up there with all of his creepy minions all around him. So who knows, but I'm very excited about it. And then we've also been rewatching the Avengers movies and like the Marvel MCU movies leading up to Endgame. And I cannot wait. We're seeing it on opening weekend, and Infinity War was such like an incredible movie to me and my family. Like we talk about it all the time and all of our theories. And so it's been really fun to rewatch some of like the other Marvel MCU movies. Like we've been watching the Captain America movies, we watch all of like the other Avengers movies, and I think Captain America movies are my favorite. Definitely Civil War is like one of my absolute favorite, probably my favorite MCU movie. Obviously Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor and all those other ones, but we've just been having such a blast rewatching. But again, we're like running out of time, so we need to like fit a few more in before the new movie comes out. But it's just been such a blast. So those are all of my current favorites for the month of like March and a little bit of April as well. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Sorry if I was staring at myself the whole time, but I'm thinking about buying this camera for my birthday this year, so I wanted to test it out and see what I think about it. I've used it a few times and I really love it. It's the Canon GX or G7X. I don't know if there's another name to it, but it's like a flip-up screen. It's so nice. So I'm probably gonna treat myself to this birthday. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you've been loving lately, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.